This world is at war, split between sorcerers and the curses themselves, both capable of collapsing entire cities with ease. And with both sides not slowing down, the question is, which side are you fighting for? So with all the JJK videos I've been making recently, I've only really been focusing on one mod. And it got me thinking about going back and trying some of the older ones that I checked out a very long time ago. And let me just start off the video by saying that I completely forgot how chaotic and just absolutely insane this mod can be. So let me go ahead and give you a brief rundown on how this all works. So as soon as you go ahead and start a new world with this, you will be instantly given a sorcerer's uniform. And don't worry, because we will be going over some of the insane costumes that are available in this mod. But to start off with, you are going to be given the basic uniform. But on top of that, we will be given one of the mod's main equipment pieces right here, also known as the curse technique changer, where it really is going to be as simple as giving it a right click, and you can just see the amount of characters and different curse techniques that we are able to choose from here. And you can see that in this menu, they are going to be roughly broken up into sort of like what character groups they're part of. So we have the JJK Sorcerers, so characters that we know and love like Gojo, Yuji, we have Yuta at the bottom there. You know, a lot of the fan favorites when it does come to characters from JJK. But then next to that, there is also another sorcerers list where we have characters like Nanami, Mei, we also have like the Zenins. But maybe you weren't exactly too eager to become, you know, the good guys when it comes to this mod, so you can actually fully become the curses as well, and they are absolutely insane. And since it has been a good couple of years since I went ahead and actually checked out this mod, I think we're going to go right back to the basics and check out Gojo right here. By using the technique changer, again, it's literally going to be as simple as going ahead and just left clicking on one of these. There you go right there. We've got all the advancements popping up. And when you do select a character, you will basically instantly be given the uniform right here. So we have like the boots, the actual uniform, and then also the white blindfold as well, which is just barely covering my eyes there, but you get the idea. So since we have selected Gojo's curse technique, which is limitless, you are going to have this small sort of ability like selector right here at the bottom left of the screen, where you can simply just scroll through these and select which attack you want to use, where pretty much every single one of these curse techniques that you can actually use is going to start out roughly the same, which as you can see are going to have some really sick like animations right there, and it is going to be random on which one you actually do, but just by spamming this you can get a good idea of what you're in for. And going ahead and just using it on a villager right here, you can see that you are going to be pretty damn strong, even though this is literally the first ability, because yeah, when it comes to actually fighting or battling people in this mod, like, it's probably one of the most stressful and just constant combat mechanics that you've ever seen in a mod before, which is where we can also get things like a barrage attack, where we do multiple hits in one. As you can see there, it does look really sick. And yeah, just from the power of the first one, I'm pretty sure this one is, yeah, gonna be definitely up there. And just keep in mind that that was of course just a regular villager, so nothing too crazy, but you can start to imagine how powerful some of these guys are going to be when you do face them head to head. Which is now where we move on to some of the different techniques, where we have things like the classic lapse blue, which if I go ahead and use, is going to look a little something like this. So it's just going to suck them all into that one spot regardless of where they are. On the other side of that, we have reversal red, which again, yeah, I'm just going to move away from this whole area because I really don't want to blow this up. But yeah, this is literally just the basic red, so like, it's absolutely ridiculously powerful. Let me go ahead and show you one of the all-time favorites, Hollow Purple. And yeah, just from the cost of actually using this being 1,000, like, you can already kind of tell how crazy this is going to be. Okay, and as soon as we kind of press this, we have like the two little light orbs right there. We do a sick pose. Oh, literally straight through every single one of those buildings. But with these curse techniques, this mod also introduces an absolute ton of domain expansions as well, which once again we can simply switch to. There we go, Unlimited Void. And if we go ahead and hold that down, I mean, check this out right here. Like, look at this. And just the effects in here look so cool, with all the different particles and stuff like that, like the floor. We even managed to bring a cow all the way in here as well. And as you can imagine, any kind of fighting or anything like that that's going to take place in a domain expansion is definitely going to be in your favor. And so with the curse techniques just being absolutely busted by themselves, we also get a handful of weapons as well, and you might be able to recognize some of these. Some of these I don't actually recognize, but a lot of them I do. So like Nanami's weapon right here, which just looks absolutely insane. Like, these models and everything are so perfect. Even having the cursed speech like megaphone right here as well. So yeah, if you were looking to add in some weapons into your like normal sorcery stuff, like, yeah, there's a lot to pick from. And just as always, the ones that I've thrown up on the wall are definitely not the only ones, because there is an absolute bunch of these to go through. And so with this mod, you might realize when you're using it that curses are just going to be popping up left, right, and center, and they are going to be all dependent on different grades, where each one of these is going to be graded. So you can see special grade, we also have grade 3, grade 2, and grade 1. And yeah, just like the armor sets, there is an absolute ton of different varieties when it does come to these curses, like even in the grades themselves. So like Curse Spirit grade 2 has an absolute ton of different ones. So let's go ahead and start with grade 3 right here. And yeah, these models are just absolutely horrifying to look at. Like, even, what is that over there? Like, there's another thing over there. I don't even know what that is. But we have the grade 2s as well. And yeah, like, all the curses in this just look absolutely hilarious. Like, they look exactly like they do in the show. We have the grade 1, which is definitely a bit of an upgrade from the other ones right here. I mean, just look at that. Yeah, if I was playing this in survival, I'd probably honestly just hide under a rock or in a cave or something like that, because yeah, I do not want to be facing that thing. And then we also have a handful of the special grades as well. And this is just like the classic one that we see at the very beginning of the show, complete with that absolutely haunting expression as well. And yeah, as expected, if I hop into survival mode and then just go ahead and plonk one of these guys down, like, yeah, you can start to see just how powerful these guys are. Yep. I mean, and to think that that was just one of the cursed spirits that you can just bump into normally as well, by the way, just keep that in mind. And since I am absolutely trash when it does come to fighting in any of these like JJK mods, I am going to leave it to the real professionals. So let me grab a bunch of these NPCs right here. And I really hope they don't just like start sparring and ruining this whole area. But first of all, we do have Nabara right here, complete with the little hammer that I mentioned earlier. Look at that. We've got Megami right here, complete with a crazy hair. Like, look how sick these models are. Like, I love all the skins and stuff with this. It's so sick. Okay, there's definitely something over there. I'm not sure what that is, but this is Panda right here with the armbands looking awesome. Oh my god, what even is that? We got the classic Yuji looking amazing. There's Mekamaru as well. Look at that face as well. That is so spot on. And then the giant, you know, robot arm as well. We have Todo, which is probably one of the most different ones out there, looking absolutely manic. Look at that face right there. But just for a little bit of an example, let me go ahead and just throw a special grade right here in the middle, and you can start to see how some of these actually fight. Like, check this out. Like, look at them all go. Just look at the fights in this. It's absolutely wild. Megami's just pulling out all the different shadow animals right here. And yeah, just look at Panda right here, like fully transformed into their like fighting mode. Look at that. That is so menacing. Oh my god. But on the other side of the good guys, we do actually have some really, really cool curses to look at as well. Where the mod includes the classic natural disasters curses, starting off with Jogo right here. So sick. Look at this guy's face as well. Like, I love the model of this. Like, no wonder this guy's like the poster child for this mod. Like, look at that. And just like the sorcerers, these guys are going to be fully equipped with all their different attacks. Yep, just like that. We've got Dagon right here, the squid dude, which is literally just a walk-in square. But if you come to the front, there you go, you can see his face right there. Really, really nice. I mean, just look at the hair for like Ghetto right here. Like, look at this dude. Like, each one of these models is so sick looking. But saving the best to last, we do also have Sukuna as well, which I'm pretty sure is just going to be Yuji with the markings. But yeah, there are also going to be different variations of Sukuna as well. So, but yeah, it's definitely safe to say that if you aren't practiced in the combat, or, you know, have an absolute ton of health or anything like that, like, it's pretty much going to be game over before it even starts. Like, for example, just like that. Like, that speed is ridiculous. I don't know how you're meant to combat this. But to finish off today's showcase, I thought, what better way than having one of the world's best sorcerers and one of the world's worst curses go head to head. So let's go ahead and just place Ghetto on this side. This is just going to be absolute chaos. I can already imagine it. And then on this side, let's go ahead and just put regular old Gojo right here. And I mean, just check out Gojo right here with the sunglasses. Like, damn, can you look any cooler? Let's just do our best to try and get these two to, you know, just meet each other if we can here. Oh my god. Yep. Okay, here we go. Just look at the stuff that Ghetto is spawning in right here. Like, oh my days. Oh, there's that tree spirit I was talking about earlier. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Gojo is going to get a second life here, though. I don't think this is the end of Gojo quite yet. Yep, there he goes. He's back at it again. Like, this is like a full, like, undisturbed fight right here as well. Ghetto here hasn't even broken a sweat yet, let's face it. I mean, just thinking how long this fight is going on for, like, you can just imagine the health. I mean, just look at this. Like, what is going on? Oh my god. And Gojo's just wiping them out time and time again. Like, yeah. I think Gojo's won. I don't see Ghetto anywhere. Yeah, I think Gojo's actually won this. Like, literally just taking care of all the little curses that were spawned in. Yeah, this dude looks like he's definitely been through it after that. Oh my god. So yeah, hopefully that gave you a slight example of how the combat actually looks in this mod. It's probably one of the most like flushed out and just like chaotic fighting mods that I've ever seen in Minecraft, like full stop. And if you guys were looking for another JJK mod to try out and check out, definitely give this one a look. It's really, really sick. And if you guys did enjoy this little showcase, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, there's Maharaga as well in the background. Oh my god. And if you guys want to see more of this mod, or like team ups, or like even just battles where I can spectate them, do let me know down in the comments, because it would be awesome just to watch these guys fight all day. But as always, I will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.